Hey, what's up? This is Dylan Cavelli. Welcome to the next installment of Mr. American Politics. I wanted to respond to a video, most importantly respond to a video by what you ought to know. The link for the video will be posted below. Talks a lot about separation of church and state, which is illicitly put into the Constitution. You can read the Constitution. Do I really have to read the Constitution for you? If you can't read, then just go somewhere. Separation of church and state prohibits the government from sponsoring in any form, whether it be favoritism, money, legalities, any religions. They can't endorse any religion. They can't show favoritism toward any religion. They can't give money to any religious organizations. So you know, So it's pretty clear what that means. Therefore, you can't have God in school, in public schools. You can't have God on... Technically, you can't have God on the money or in the pledge, but it's not a big enough deal. I get it. You can't have the Ten Commandments on your courts. You know, you can't show any favoritism to religions, because that's not right. You know? I mean, I'm an atheist, so, I mean, I don't get offended, but I definitely get upset when I don't like saying a pledge because it's in there. I don't like saying it. I'm not part of this nation that's under God. I'm not part of this. I don't trust in God, so why do I have this money? I don't trust in God. I don't know. Separate issue. Another thing, he made a really good point about exempting churches from tax status, from getting rid of their tax exempt status. Here's my thing on it. If there's a separation of church and state, then clearly churches, even religious organizations, I don't think, I think that you could probably sue, if we got rid of the tax-exempt status, I think that if they donated to politicians, I think that you could actually sue them, because that breaches church and state. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good thing. I think that it should be illegal for churches to donate if they lost their tax-exempt status. Do I think churches should be paying taxes? Of course I do. It's bullshit. They become into businesses. You ever go on them Christian channels? You have them huge mega churches. I've seen one. You know, all they do is just sell shit. You know, either buy this DVD, buy the CD, make it close to the Lord. You know, get the fuck out of here. Pay your taxes like everyone else does. You know, and if you want to when you lose your tax exempt status, if you become a corporation, if you start lobbying against whatever, then clearly you're not a Christian church, because if Christ preached about anything, it was about being humble, and he preached very much against the rich. So if that's the road you want to go to, you're a hypocrite, and no one's going to take you seriously. I think separation of church and state is extremely important. And the reason I say that is because it was placed, it's to prevent us from becoming a theocracy. If you want examples of theocracy, you can go to Afghanistan, you can go to Iraq, places where they have pretty radical religious governments. You know, it's very important that we have it. You know, I mean, there's probably it is the single most important amendment in the Constitution, one of the most, because religion has always been a huge negative factor in government over the years. It's a great thing that they have it. Let's see, what's my last point going to be? I think I'm going to... Oh, that's it. I wanted to talk about... He says in his video that we were founded upon... that the founding... He makes references to the founding fathers being Christians, which is totally false and a totally ignorant statement to make. The founding fathers were very openly claimed to be deists. You can arguably some of them were atheists, but for this time they were very non-religious people. They were not Christians. Most of them denounced Christianity. They're quoted. You can look that up. So that's really stupid. That's just a stupid, ignorant statement. Clearly you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And if I'm a 19-year-old kid, can see that, then get the fuck off of YouTube, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But, I mean, hey, is what it is.